Crypto news for this week is the market has been dropping, especially the last 24 hours, and then it is now the last hour where it's starting to recover, and then this can create so much fear when it comes to people who have invested in crypto. So let's look at CoinGecko to see how much drop are we talking about. We're actually talking about 3.1%, and then when you look at these cryptos in the last hour, we are now starting to catch up. And then obviously with stable coins like Tenta, USD coin, you would see improvement when it comes to that. But then when you look at other cryptos, you would see that the last 24 hours we've been dropping. So with Bitcoin, we dropped with 2.1%, and then Ethereum dropped even more with 3.9%. So I want us to look at the fear and greed index so that you can see how the whole world is reacting to this view. So we are in the extreme fear, which is currently sitting at number 24. So this indicator shows that a lot of people are not stable when it comes to Bitcoin. There are actually extreme fear when it comes to crypto markets. So we can see that this is now, and yesterday it was sitting on fear, and then last week it was fear, and last month it was fear. So we are sort of in a bear market where cryptos are going down, but then this is the time that we use for us to actually buy more cryptos because Bitcoin is not going anywhere. So let's look at the chart so that you can see how is BTC operating, because do remember that BTC is the main leader when it comes to these cryptocurrencies. And then when you look at the current price now, it is sitting at around 39. There's so much news when it comes to markets saying it has dropped below 40. So now we're just hoping that it won't drop below 38, because then we will see that the market is really not doing well. And then when it comes to Bitcoin dropping, so obviously all the other coins will also drop, and then we do not want to get into that point where all the other cryptos are actually dropping. But then there is news on the market when it comes to Bitcoin being the only one that is actually controlling the whole market. So we do want Bitcoin to perform well. When we look at Forbes, we would see communication saying absolute disaster, serious crypto price crash warning issued after Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, XRP, Solana, Cardano, Luna, and Alavata go into a free fall. So this is something that was actually listed today at around 4:30 a.m. So this is when the crypto was actually dropping. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other major cryptocurrencies has fallen sharply, plunging the Bitcoin price back to under the closely watched 40,000 per Bitcoin level. So we do see that this was the last point where we didn't want to go, but then now it is gone below that. The Bitcoin price has bounced around 40,000 for most of 2020 as the bull and the bear battle it out for control of the market. Meanwhile, the Ethereum price has dropped under 3,000 per Ether for the first time since mid-March. So we can see that also Forbes is also communicating with this price crash. So now let's look at more news when it comes to Bitcoin falling just below 40,000, and then we can see that when it comes to Time, which is also one of the news magazines. Okay, so they are saying Bitcoin fall just below 40,000. Here's what investors should make of it. And then when you go down and read, Bitcoin price lead just below 40,000 Monday as several factors such as rising inflation. When you read more, you would see that they are actually saying Bitcoin price lead just below 40,000 Monday as several factors such as rising inflation, geopolitical crisis, and change in the monetary policies continue to drive extra short-term volatility in the crypto and stock market. The crypto market has increasingly tracked the stock market in recent months, which makes it even more intertwined with global economy. You cannot ignore the war that is also happening, which is also affecting our crypto as well. Just for a quick admin purpose, guys, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and also like my video so that the YouTube algorithm can share this video to many people. And now let's just go back and read more. So when we go to CoinDesk, we'll see that Luna Foundation guards hold almost 40,000 BTC after weekend. Foundation Guard bought 173 million worth of Bitcoin over the weekend, but Bitcoin is still down. So it looks like their purchase didn't necessarily contribute much to growing our market price. Okay, so during the past week, the LFG has made a series of digital asset buys. It purchased 230 million of Bitcoin on 6 April and 200 million in AVEX. So they are a Singaporean entity that is establishing a reserve protocol for the algorithm stable US So that's more news when it comes to more and more people and companies adding Bitcoin into their wallet. So you can see that Bitcoin is actually not going anywhere. We can just go on a bear market, but then we are not going anywhere. So when it comes to Robinhood, which is just one of the crypto exchanges that are doing well in the world, so people actually are forced the Robinhood to actually list Shiba Inu. And Shiba Inu is one of the cryptos that I'm actually holding a large amount of it, and I am hoping that one day we will be millionaire based on this Shiba Inu. Supporters of Shiba Inu are starting to see that Shib is now live on Robinhood app. The Shib community has been petitioning of Change.org for the platform to list the meme coin since October last year. Nearly 560k signatures have been collected as of Tuesday. So those are the good news for our Shiba Inu, and I am excited that finally Robinhood is listing. So the more crypto exchanges that list Shiba Inu, the more it will grow. But then I looked at Shiba Inu now just to see if it will perform well because of the listing, but then I noticed that it is not performing well. But then it is a long-term coin that I'm planning to hold for a long time, so I'm not worried. So I am giving Shiba Inu 2 to 3 years for it to go to at least R1, or maybe for people it can even go to $1. And then you obviously know that if it go to $1, so then it means I'll be 10 million dollars. So I am very patient when it comes to Shiba Inu, so let's just hold and buy while it's cheap, especially when it drops like 0.46 is a huge drop. So this is the time where you can just load as much as you can instead of buying when it is high. So let us look at crypto bubbles to see those that are rated are the ones which are actually not doing well. We can see audio, DCR, XCN, Comp, and XMR. Those are the ones that are doing well. Then if you looked at this in the morning, you would see that it was all red. I think we only had DCR, which is green, so it is starting to pick up. So you can go to this cryptobubbles.net, and then you can see if the market is down, then it will show you. When you go to this part of crypto bubbles, you can see just a good presentation and seeing what's doing well and see what's not doing well. And as you can see, the last hour everything is green, and what I like about it, it links to CoinMarketCap. It can link as well to Binance, and then it can link as well to KuCoin, and then it can also link to gate.io, so which is also good for us and easy for us to navigate and see more. So you can use this site to see how the market is performing, and then this is a week, and then this is the market cap and also a week. You can see that the two major cryptocurrencies is BTC and also Ethereum, and then you can also see some other cryptocurrencies which are there, which is just a good presentation for me. So I'll advise you guys to go to cryptobubbles.net just to go a nice and friendly view of these cryptos. So the billionaire Ricardo Salino from Mexico actually gave Bitcoin advice, advising people that they should actually load more and more of Bitcoin. This is the time for us to buy. So the billionaire tweeted Saturday urging his Twitter followers to buy Bitcoin and keep buying while the price of Bitcoin is still low. Let's just read his tweet because you do want to learn from the billionaires. You have to buy Bitcoin, keep buying when the price is low, then just hold your BTC, forget about selling. Trust me, you're going to thank me later. So we do want to take advice from such people. So those are the news for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, and also comment so that the video can be shared to more people. Thank you so much for watching.